portion of the news brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
We begin the segment with news from Parliament. Yesterday, we revealed details about the Urban Renewal Independent Report on the Home Repair Program, which showed that almost 95% of repairs were completed and contractors went above and beyond in their repairs. Well, tonight, Janae Ferguson digs even deeper to give us more from that technical report revealed in the House of Assembly yesterday.
Deputy Prime Minister Philip Davis says there is a stark difference in what the Auditor General Terence Bastian documented on the Urban Renewal Small Homes Repair Program compared to what was revealed by an independent company on the same. He noted a number of examples where he claimed the Auditor General was wrong in his findings. One of them included a home in Anglerston where a contract was awarded for $30,000, but the report claimed no work was carried out.
What they found was the Auditor General assessed the wrong home. They went in the wrong area. And that, in fact, the home was a complete rebuild, and the workmanship was rated as good, and it was determined that the Commission secured value for money.
The Auditor General's report also suggested that a home in the Centerville constituency, gutted by fire, had no repairs carried out, but a $10,000 contract was awarded.
The report also stated that the house was abandoned. The technical team determined that notwithstanding the absence of a scope of work on the file, when they look at the file, the workmanship was of excellent quality, and that the contract was complete based on the estimate from the contractor.
When he commissioned the technical report, he directed special attention to those homes that the Auditor General determined had little or no work done.
Among all of them, the technical team determined that only 3 of them were a loss in terms of value for money. In 2 of the cases, they were unable to access homes, but they observed exterior work within the specified scopes. Yes, the technical team identified some failings. However, the findings are substantially different from those previously cited. We have seen nothing in the Auditor General's report that will change our decisions of investing in our people.
Mr. Davis, who is also the Minister for Works and Urban Development, said the Small Homes Repair Project will continue over the next fiscal year. The program is also assisting those who may have went afoul of the law.
A few were out on bail. This government deliberately retained those who had the requisite construction skills and gave them contracts to repair houses. And they embraced the opportunities and executed repair works that have withstood keen scrutiny.
Now, the first phase of the project, he declares, was a resounding success, and he said its co-chairs, Cynthia Mother-Pratt and Algernon Allen, should be commended for their efforts. Janae Ferguson, ZNS Network News.
Firefighters rushed to the Oaksfield area last evening in hopes of saving a restaurant engulfed in flames. That establishment has been a part of that community for the past 55 years. Our Carla Palmer visited the eatery today and filed this report.
I want to know what's going on. I'm very, very disappointed. I mean, this is my daily stop. This has become a part of our neighborhood, and it's closed this morning. I don't know what's going on.
Kathy Ingram, like so many other faithful customers of the Reef Restaurant, showed up as usual this Thursday for breakfast, only to be turned away, unaware of a fire at their favorite eatery the night before.
How does that affect your morning now?
It really does. My dad likes to have the corned beef and yellow grits every morning with a side of Johnny K. And he's going to be disappointed when I go and tell him that, hey, it's not going to happen this morning.
I had to find out what happened. I eat here every day. For the past 5-6 years.
7, 8 years.
Yeah, we see you every day.
Came in this morning. I told my buddy, I said, look, something ain't right. You know what I mean? And when we opened the door, we couldn't even get inside. Smoke out.
Proprietor Michael Jackson says the Reef closed at the usual 9 o'clock hour on Wednesday night when the fire broke out.
They went out about 9:30, and then we live right in the Red restaurant, so my mother was inside. And I don't know what happened, because within half an hour, the place was engulfed. She was inside the house. She didn't even know the fire was going on until the fire truck was already in the yard, and she heard the commotion from the fire truck. So someone that was passing saw the fire and called the fire engine.
The fire department has since completed its report, and Jackson is just grateful, knowing that the situation could have been worse.
I suspect it's a electrical shortage. He lose about 2 or 3 microwaves and some blenders and stuff like that, but none of the major appliances really damaged. The main damage to me is water damage and the roof on the back of the restaurant. What happened after closing hours, so no one was around to get hurt. So we just gonna say, to God be the glory, man. And I figure in about a week to 10 days we'll be back open.
Meantime, customers like Kathy have a decision to make. Rather than chance that old familiar taste somewhere else, Kathy says,
We're gonna go cook some breakfast.
Still, Ingram is hoping not to have this added chore much longer, as she wants the reef opened soon. To eat those many dishes she just can't cook. I'm Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.
This portion of the news was brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
This is your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm Jiminides Wayne. A major acquisition announced this week for a Paradise Island property. Replay Destinations Bahamas Limited revealed that it's acquired the majority of units in the former Ocean Place condominium development. Replay Resort CEO Michael Coyle said he could not be more pleased that after 2 years of work, this acquisition for Replay is complete. He went on to say that with the growing popularity of the Bahamas, the ease of access to Nassau, the amenities of Paradise Island, and improving market real estate conditions, it positions the project to meet the growing market demand of second home owners. In other business news, come next month, the minimum wage will increase by 40%. It's the first time there has been an increase in about a decade. Labor Minister Shane Gibson made the announcement this week and signed the minimum wage order to increase the minimum wage to $2.10 per week or $42 a day or about $5.25 per hour. He said while government would have liked to have seen the amount a bit higher, it accepted the recommendation of the National Tripartite Council and acted accordingly. The increase will start on August 15th. And in international business news, a well-known financial publication saw a change of hands today. Japanese media company Nikkei Inc. is set to buy the Financial Times as a part of a $1.3 billion deal with Britain's Pearson. The Associated Press is reporting that the deal announced today is a part of Nikkei's strategy to boost its global reach and also allows Pearson to concentrate on its core global education business. Chief Executive of Pearson, John Fallon, said the company has been a proud proprietor of the Financial Times for nearly 60 years, but the rapidly changing media landscape meant that it's time for the salmon-colored business daily to change hands. That was your Royal Fidelity Business News. I'm Jiminides.
We have some sad news to pass on to you from the entertainment world tonight. Bahamian entertainer and cultural icon Count Bernardino has died after battling an illness. He was a musical ambassador for the Bahamas with hit songs such as Calypso Bacchanal, for which he received a Cacique Award, and Bury Me Deep. After exploring his talents in the United States, he returned to the Bahamas in the mid-50s, where he performed at well-known nightclubs. His daughter, entertainer Nita Ellis, who is currently in Washington, told ZNS News that although it's a difficult time for her family, her father would have wanted the family and Bahamians everywhere to celebrate his life.
Last evening, shortly after 9, and that he has passed. And, the family, I'm off the island at this time, but I'm surrounded by my sisters and my mother, my daughter, my son-in-law, my grandkids, and we just asking, the family is asking that the country, pray for us at this time, as we celebrate his life. As we celebrate his life and legacy. He had a good life, and he I was, going away and he said, enjoy myself, and he told me he loved me. He barely had the breath, but he told him I love him, and he knew. So I just want all you guys love me in your prayers.
Prayers are with his family.
Yes, our condolences from the entire Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Care for our seniors can be an expensive proposition, especially if you're on a family island. In tonight's BTC Island Connection, Keisha Alu takes a look at how BTC is helping to ease the burden on one senior care facility.
for the elderly is a calling. But it's the daily responsibility of Reverend James Pratt of South Andros as president of the South Andros Senior Citizens Home.
They put a little bunny and thing reminding us that there is someone was here, left and gone.
There are naturally some low moments for caretakers who seek to make the twilight years as comfortable as possible for residents. But dealing with this feisty near-centenarian helps to keep things light.
Whatever happened to her?
But emotions aside, running a home like this costs a pretty penny. And you could tell by his response that Reverend Pratt tries his best to be conservative.
It takes more than, say 30,000, more than 30,000 a year.
With a subsidy of $20,000 from the government, they have a lot of ground to make up. But Pratt says BTC comes to their rescue year after year in more ways than one.
Oh yeah, I say to BTC, God bless BTC. I say without BTC, sometime we would be in more trouble than ever, because when it's the break section, when government come to us twice a year, then BTC does fall in line, and we have no problem with when our telephone bill come. When our telephone bill due, we could easily go down to BTC and say, hold for us, we did not receive our little dividend yet.
Most of us won't make it to the ripe old age of 99 and beyond, but it's comforting to know that there's someone we can connect with if we do. Keishla Adderley for the BTC Island Connection.